Welcome to Video 8 in this series of online support tutorial videos produced by Eskom Expo for young scientists. Let us review some of our previous videos. In Video 1, we helped you to identify the most appropriate category for your project. In Video 2, we helped you to identify and resolve potential ethics violations. In Video 3, we helped you to identify variables in scientific type projects. In Video 4.1, we gave you an overview of materials and methods in research. In Video 4.2, we took a closer look at materials and methods for each of the 4 types of projects. In Video 5, we looked at how to present results. In Video 6, we looked at the discussion of results. In Video 7, we took a closer look at writing up your project report. Now, in this video, we will show you how to write a winning abstract. This is the last video in this series of online support tutorial videos on how to do an Expo project. After finishing your research and experimentation, you wrote a report. Now you are required to write a 1-page abstract. Your abstract must not exceed 250 words. So what is an abstract? An abstract is a short summary of your report. It provides a quick overview of your research, but it also provides the reader with all the important details of your research. Your abstract should include the following components: the purpose of the research project, the method or procedures used, the data or results, and the conclusion. Here is an example of the template provided. Visit www.exposcience.co.za to download an easy template that you can follow. Did you notice that the first 5 stages of your research make up the purpose of the research? So what is the purpose of a research project? Firstly, to inform the reader why you did the research project. We also call this the rationale for doing the research. Second, to state the aim of your research. That is what you hoped to achieve. You can even state the problem that you have identified and tried to solve. Thirdly, the research question you tried to answer. Fourth, the variables or functions or mathematical relationships that you identified. And fifth, the hypothesis. If applicable, or, for engineering projects, what were your engineering goals and design criteria? Next, you will have to inform the reader of the method or procedure you used to collect data for the research. You start by briefly describing the method or procedure you used. Remember to use the correct units for measurements. Do not list the materials, but you can mention the materials when you describe your method. For each of the 4 types of projects, you must mention the following important information. For scientific investigation type research, you must state the variables in your study. For engineering projects, you must mention which method you used to achieve the engineering goals, and for computer science projects, the algorithm used to solve the problem. For mathematics projects, you must ensure that you mention and explain the numerical approaches, equations, assumptions, or proofs you used to answer the research question. For social science projects, make sure to describe how you collected the data, for example through interviews or questionnaire surveys. Describe the participants in the study. How did you select them? What was your sample size? Which instruments did you use to collect the data? Did you use an interview schedule or a survey? An abstract should only include procedures done by the learner. The work done by the mentor, such as surgical procedures, or the work done prior to the learner's involvement, must not be included. Data or results of the research project. In this section, you should provide a brief summary of the main results that align with your aim and let it lead directly to the conclusions you have drawn. It is important to focus on the results or answers that you obtained. How did you analyze the data? Discussion. Briefly discuss your main results. Explain what these results mean. Why did you get these results? How do your results compare with other studies in the literature? Reflect on the approach and method that you used. What is the significance of your research, and is it beneficial? State some possible applications of your research. Lastly, what is novel or new from your research? Perhaps you have come up with a cost-effective solution. Conclusions. What did you conclude from your research? You need to mention whether the hypothesis was accepted or rejected. For engineering-type projects, were your engineering goals met? Which design criteria were met? Was the research question answered? Were there any limitations or errors in your research? State some extensions of the investigation and suggestions for further research.
Here are some tips for writing that winning abstract. Your abstract must be written in the past tense. Must be written in the third person. Your abstract must be no more than 250 words long. Your abstract must be clearly written, follow a logical sequence, and be concise. Remember, no vague words, no tables or graphs or images, no references or acknowledgements. Please note that your abstract must be displayed at the beginning of your report file, as well as in your official documents file.
Let's summarize. When you write your abstract, you must include the purpose, the method or procedure, the results, discussion, and conclusion. Remember, your abstract must catch the attention and interest of the reader because after reading your abstract, the reader will decide whether to carry on reading your report. So try your best to keep the reader interested. Congratulations! You have now completed your Expo project. We hope that this video has been very useful in understanding how to write a winning abstract. This was the last video in the series. We hope you are now well prepared to complete your excellent research project. If you followed all the steps, you are now ready to submit your research project. Stay safe and stay positive. We hope your research journey is both rewarding and fulfilling. Good luck.